running to sit in an office or for a title. I'm running to make a difference in the lives of the people that we all care most about, our friends, our family, and our neighbors. See, to me, that means delivering on what I call the Massachusetts promise, the promise of high-quality education, jobs that pay a livable wage, and safe communities for our kids to grow up in. That's the promise that my family survived on. See, my mom was from Everett, my father from Malden. Both of them graduated high school, but neither one of them had the opportunity to pursue higher education. Shortly after graduating from high school, my father decided to start his own business, an air conditioning company. Now, he knew at the age of 18, nobody in their right mind would actually do business with him. So he named his business Edward H. Lake and Sons. That public school education that he got, and that savvy businessman mentality that he had, gave him that little break he needed. And he built that company over the next 18 years. Now, tragically, at the age of 36, my father went to bed one night and never woke up. Left my mother with a 5-year-old son and a 3-year-old daughter. She became a single parent overnight. And in a heating, ventilating, air conditioning company she knew very little about. My mother, again, with just her high school education, had the level of skills she needed to take on that business, to keep it afloat for a couple more years until she was able to get rid of it. And then she was able to work all kinds of jobs to make sure that my sister and I had the life she wanted us to have, that kept a roof over our head and kept meals on our table. Every parent wants that for their child. But tonight in Massachusetts, 4,000 families are homeless. They don't have that roof over their head. They don't have a bed to call their own. And 29% of those families, 29% have a working adult. It is unconscionable in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, in one of the wealthiest states in the country, in the wealthiest nation on earth, that we would have working parents that cannot provide a roof over their children's head and food on the table 3 times a day. But it's happening right here in the Commonwealth, and we have some opportunity to do something about this. To lead, again, as we did with gay marriage, as we did with health care. We have an opportunity to raise the minimum wage and not stop there, but continue to focus on creating jobs that pay livable wages. So what's my vision for the Lieutenant Governor's office? It's to work with our mayors and our city officials to make sure that they have a liaison to the governor's office so that they can build their local economies. To be a liaison to our legislators, because it's building those relationships that gets things done on Beacon Hill. But they're also our pulse, keep our finger on the pulse of what's happening in Massachusetts. And finally, to be a liaison to the world outside of Massachusetts. You see, every one of our constitutional offices is focused on the day-to-day operations of the Commonwealth, as well they should be. But we now operate in the 21st century, a global economy. Massachusetts needs to compete in that global arena, and we're not doing it now. We need to be out there aggressively selling the rest of the world, letting them know that Massachusetts is the best place to bring their business, the best place to bring their investment, the best place to create new jobs, to put our unemployed back to work, to strengthen our economy, and to create a larger revenue source so that we can and we will start investing in the things that we really care about, education and infrastructure, chief among them. We need a pipeline of education from early childhood straight on through to retirement, so that every child is ready to learn when they enter primary school, and that every adult who loses their job can get the skills training they need to compete for jobs in the 21st century. This is my vision of the Lieutenant Governor's office. This is my vision of the Massachusetts. I'm asking for your help, your support. For those of you who are going to your caucus and on to the convention, I'm asking for your vote. And all of you, I'm asking for your support in September. Together we can turn this around. We can make sure that the Commonwealth, Massachusetts, is the best state in the country to make sure we compete in the global economy. That we have the resources we need to build the education and the infrastructure to keep our kids competitive in the 21st century. My name is Mike Lake. Thank you all for coming out tonight, and be careful in tomorrow's storm. Thank you.